Come in, Taylor. Here you may roast your goose. Knock! 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 Never act quiet. What are you? But this place is too cold for help. I'll devil porter it no further. I had thought to have let in some of all professions that go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon, I pray you, remember the porter.
Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I rather, in plainest truth, tell you I do not, nor cannot, love you?
And even for that I do love you the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fall on you. Use me as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you, what worse a place could I beg in your love than a place of such high respect to me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
And even for that, your virtue is my privilege, and for that, it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I am not in the night, nor doth this wood lack want of company, for you in my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide thee in the brakes, and lead thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, and the story will be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin, the wild hind makes speed to catch the tiger, bootless speed, when cowardice pursues and valour flies.
I will not stand thy questions, let me go! Or if thou do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. By Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we were not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well. Wait! Wait!
Man cannot see, man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, his heart to report what my dream was. I shall get Peter Quince to make a ballad in this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it has no bottom.
For others say thou dost deserve, and I breathe a breath unreportingly.
A crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stores, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, the Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass's no lie fixed on his head, and on his Thisbe must be I'd said. And so forth my mimic comes, when they him spy as wild geese that the creeping fowler eye, or rusticated chuffs many in sort, rising and cawing at the gun's report.
with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast fate, and trouble death heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed, desiring this man's art and this man's scope, with what I most like, contented least. Yet, in these thoughts, myself almost despising, haply I think on thee, and then my state. Like to the lark at break of day arising from Selena, sings hymns at heaven's gate! For thy sweet love remembered what such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings.
Weary with toil, I haste me to my bed. The dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then a journey begins in my head to work my mind when body's work's expired. For then my thoughts, far from where I abide, intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee. Save that my soul's imaginary sight presents thy shadow to my sightless view. Lo, thus by day my limbs, by night my mind, for thee and for myself no quiet find.
Excuse me. Come through.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my acts, I have not charmed her. She made good view of me, indeed so much, that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts distractedly. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring, why, sent her none. I am the man if it be so as 'tis. Oh, poor lady, she would better love a dream. And disguise, I see thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant envy does much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms? Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we. For such as we are made of, for such we be. How will this fudge? My master loves her dearly, and I? Poor monster, fond as much on him, and she mistaken seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman? Now alas the day, what thriftless sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I. 'Tis too hard a knot for me to untie.
Come, Kate. Come, sit down. I know you have a stuff. What's this? Mutton. 'Tis burnt, and so is all the meat. What dogs are these? Where is the rascal cook? How durst you villains bring this from the dresser and serve it thus to me, who love it not? Here, take it. Trenches, cups and all. An unmannered slave.
Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes, figure and heedy haste. As waggish boys and game themselves have said, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked upon Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And if I have thanks at his dear expense, that Harry mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Ah, I have some marks of yours upon my shoulders, some of my mistress's marks upon my pate, but not 1,000 marks between you both.
What? Wilt thou flout me thus into my face? Oh, being forbid. There! Take that, sir knave!
Hold, sir. For God's sake, hold your hands. Nay, sir, You will not. I'll take my heels.
By some being or other, this villain is overwrought with all of my money. They tell me this town is full of connoisseurs, yet nimble jugglers that deceive the eye.
Think not I love him, though I ask for him. Sylvia. 'Tis but a peevish boy, yet he talks well. But what care I for words? Yet words do well when he that speaks them pleases those that hear. It is a pretty youth. Well, not very pretty, but sure, he's proud, and yet his pride becomes him. He'll make a proper man. The best thing in him is his complexion, and faster than his tongue did make offence, his eye did heal it up. Not very tall. Or yet for his years he's tall. His leg is but so-so, and yet 'tis well. There was a pretty redness in his lip, a little riper, more lusty red than that mixed in his cheek. 'Twas just the difference between constant red and mingled damask. There be some women, Sylvius, had they marked him in parcels as I did, would have gone near to fall in love with him. But for my part, I love him not, nor hate him not. And yet, I have more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do to chide at me? He said mine eyes were black and my hair black. Oh, and now I am remembered, scorned at me. Oh, I marvel why I answer not again. Oh, but that's all one. Admittance is no quittance. I'll write to him a very taunting letter, and thou wilt bear it. Wilt now, Sylvius? Yes? Oh, come on. Sylvius! Oh, black! Ah! Black! Oh, it's not very tall.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
And I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day, playing on pipes of time and versing love to amorous Philida. Why are they here? Come from the farthest steppe of India. But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskined mistress, and your warrior love. The thesis must be wedded. And you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus be shamed, Titania? Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love for Theseus. Didst thou not lead him through the glimmering night, from Perigenia, whom he ravished? And make him with fair Aglae break his faith, to Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring, let me on hill, dale, forest or mead, by pay fountain or by rushy brook, or by beach to margent of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore, the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which made every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. This same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and originators.
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our rounds, go with us. If not, shun me, and I shall spare your haunts.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury.